Gon' pull up. Pull up to the parking lot. Gon' pull up. Pull up to the parking lot.
What's up, family? This is McNair. I'm pleased to bring this podcast to you entitled The Parking Lot Crew. It's a crew that's been established for some time, and we want to just share with you some of the cats that we have that's going to be with us and rocking with us throughout the entirety of this time. So, right behind me, I got my brother, Big Phil, the OG.
Triple OG.
Triple OG. I don't know what's going on with the hair and the hat, but something's happening. And then right next to him, Mr.Clean, Winston himself, Winston Ellison. We got him, and then right to his right, it's the old school legend, you know, Kris Amaker, the guy who could have gone to the league, but I don't know. Anything could happen. To his far right is the man, myth, the legend himself, Anthony Keith Jefferson Jr. Listen, we're the Parking Lot Crew, and we've been together for a number of years. But there's one person that we have to shout out today who's very special to us, still very special to us, and that's our brother Jermaine Garrett.
Yes.
Yeah. We do this because of him. He has a lot to do with the innovation of this idea. And so, guys, I mean, Jermaine was that guy.
Yeah.
He brought people together. He made sure you got clowned.
Yeah.
He made sure you got the honest truth. He just kept us right.
Yeah.
This whole meeting, this whole podcast was kind of birthed from a vision that he had.
Yeah.
You know, he was part of these, five of us now. He was one of the six that we gathered every week, sat in that parking lot, and Jermaine was probably the biggest comedian of us all. So he gave it, and but he had a gentle heart, big man, great spirit, the humble giant, and a servant. I always told him he should write a book on how to get low and how to submit and be humble and how to serve and how to love. So he always had that spirit, always asking questions, how to do a thing if he didn't know how. But quiet as kept, you know, Jermaine, he was a beast.
Oh man.
Yeah. In the pulpit, he knew the Lord, walked with the Lord, knew how to lead men.
Yep.
Was a father at heart, knew how to shepherd, and he was an amazing man. We all mourned a good one.
Yeah.
It was beginning of last year.
Yeah.
So you know, I miss him dearly. Just to talk. So he used to ask me about marriage, man, and he was probably one of the first ones that I could talk about this years ago. And he and his wife got married on the same day. A lot of people don't know this, that my wife and I got married. So we shared the same anniversary, wedding date. And so the story that my wife and I, we always talked to couples and counsel couples on marriage. And he came to me one time and we were just talking about our wives' cars. I don't know if y'all know. I mean, y'all know. Everybody up here is married, and so those wives' cars, they live in their cars, and it's difficult to keep them clean. And so we were just, you know, talking about our wives, and how they keep their cars dirty. And he just asked me one time, and I told him, I said, "Hey man, every time I pray about and complain to God about something that my wife did, God always reverse it and show me
Wow.
and what I'm doing and what I can do to change that." And so in that, I told him that if you have a problem with your wife keeping her car clean, why don't you clean it?
Facts.
And it was kind of like, he looked like he almost cursed at me. I think he almost cursed me out that day. But ever since then, he knew that every time he come to me, he was going to get something real, something raw, and something that he can change or fix. And so, but like I said, he was a brother of all brothers, man. Yeah. He was the one that everybody went to for their problems. He was the one that everybody went to to talk to, tell their biggest secrets, and he kept it real, man. He didn't hold back. He would hold you accountable. He would check
every
you.
time.
Yeah,
And,
he will check you.
you know, and he'll go fight for you too.
Literally.
Don't mess with him or his wife or nobody else or anybody he loves.
Or anybody.
And
Does
he's
he
ready.
keep his on him?
Yeah, keep it.
Keep his on
He kept
him.
on him.
He
Yeah.
kept it on him all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I used to always wonder, did Jermaine wear glasses? Because whenever he had his phone in his face, boy, I don't see how you can see anything with your phone right here at the face.
I mean,
And he went to one eye too.
yeah,
One eye.
man.
But he ain't missed a moment. He'll tell you everything that happened.
Right.
You want to know the score? Please, right here.
Man, I remember Jermaine, man, we used to take drives back and forth to Vegas. And like you said, man, I used to always wonder why that man be having his phone right here. And one time we was coming back, man, we was DJing, playing nothing but 90s R&B, early 2000. I know we ain't in the choir, boy, but we was singing. Man, and it was being Jermaine, he one of them dudes that you would never, he can't be duplicated.
Right.
He's one of them dudes where you one of a kind, very unique.
Yeah.
And like you said, he brutally honest.
Yeah.
Brutally honest, man. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't go to
ask
Jermaine.
him.
No,
Don't
he
ask
will
him.
tell you.
And
So-
he couldn't walk every day, but you mess with somebody, he
Oh,
know.
yeah.
He gonna run.
He's running to you.
Yeah.
Quick, fast.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
You know, he told me before he left, man, just make sure I took care of his family and his kids, man. And you know, to this day, I'm blessed that we have, you know, my niece Malaya.
Yeah.
She come over. She go to school with the boys, so she get dropped off at the house every morning before school.
Good.
And so I'm just blessed. I love that I can, you know, be a part of her life still. Took her and the twins driving, you know, the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, all three of them almost killed me, but it's all right. It's all right, man.
Right.
But she drives. I hope my twins don't watch this. You know, but she's a little more smooth. She went driving before with Maisha, so she's a little more smooth than the boys.
Yeah.
Because she's teachable. Y'all remember how we were when we first,
Oh,
you know,
Man,
got behind the
that
wheel.
empty parking lot?
It was like,
What?
let's
Empty
go.
parking lot.
Yeah.
Empty parking lot.
Yeah, and I took them around the neighborhood, so it wasn't an empty parking lot, boy.
oh, wow.
Yeah, empty country road.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Empty country road. I mean, well, me and Jermaine had this conversation one day, you know, and you guys didn't know, every time I felt like putting my hands on someone, I would go talk to Jermaine.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to, because, you know, Pastor Keith,
Yeah.
you know, Pastor Greg, they would tell me, "Oh, son, you can't do that." Jermaine like, "Hey, Phil, OG," and he was one of the first persons to call me OG.
Yeah.
"You can't be acting like that." I said, "Jermaine, I'm not acting."
I'm serious about
And, you
this.
know, we had this conversation about the HOT moment. And after, you know, I talked to him before, so we had another conversation. I said, you know, I thanked him because, honestly, I wouldn't be here. Because I wouldn't go hurt that guy.
Yeah.
That's real.
Jermaine, you know, he kept me in check on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, I know we all,
Yeah.
he laughed about it, but there was conversations after that.
Yeah.
Because it went on for weeks and weeks and after that, you know. And you know, he said, he asked me, "OG, everything good?" I said, "Yeah." I thanked him because he brought me back to earth.
Yeah.
So I was ready to put my hands on more than I thought.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to say it like that, but that's real talk.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you got to smack somebody, though. Every once in a while, you got to get it out your system.
Let you know you still have it.
I mean, still have it,
Yeah, you
and
still have it.
you're not going to keep taking it.
Oh, I love it now.
Sometimes you got to.
I love it
Yeah.
now. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell my kids that, you know, peace is earned by these. And my granddaughter got suspended.
That's what you teach your kids now?
There you go. Teachers are talking about fighting.
We're not advocating for violence, family.
Nah,
Just
nah,
FYI.
That's how I grew up. But Pastor Greg, right, you know, let's talk before we walk on somewhere.
I don't always agree with that, but I understand it. But I don't always agree with that. Sometimes talking don't work. Sometimes people just got to get smacked. I'm just saying. People you can't talk to.
There are some people that you can't talk to. Jermaine, like he said, he kept you accountable.
Yeah.
He made sure that you got both sides of the equation. And so I think the least we could do is to have something that kind of continues his legacy moving forward. We miss him gravely.
Yeah.
We miss him. But I think to pay homage to his legacy of being the ultimate jokester, but one who loved his family, he loved God, like with everything in him. He served people. He gave whatever resource he had. He was that guy. He was multifaceted. And so the least we could do is to have this type of forum where we can continue on things that and memories that we've built and curated with him. And so,
Just to speak to that, like Jermaine, he was kind of perplexed that he was suffering and going through all of these ailments, and everybody still dropped the load on him.
Still.
Like everywhere, from family members, he was the one. From friends, he was the one. And one time, you remember TLO? We had a meeting. TLO, the Levitical Order, is the ministry that we had together at our church of men, and all of us have been a part of it in some kind of way. And Jermaine was one of our leaders there, and we had a meeting. I remember this day, where we had the meeting and we had everybody affirm each other.
Oh, yeah.
And
Remember that.
that day, the Lord led me to just look up the meaning of his name.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that Jermaine means brother.
Wow.
And then I went from there to Proverbs 18:24, where it talks about, there's one that sticks closer
than a brother.
than a brother.
Yeah.
And when I shared that with him and told him the reason why he was the one, and how everybody runs to him because they see him as more than just a friend, but family, and a brother, man, he broke.
Yeah.
He broke.
He was a crybaby.
Yeah, he was a crybaby. He was a crybaby. He
Didn't take much.
He didn't take much at all, man.
So,
If you hit his heart,
Yeah,
you're crying.
Yeah, so it was hard. It was hard at his home going.
Yeah.
It was difficult because he controlled that. He planned
He
that.
planned
thing.
the whole
He did.
situation.
I have never seen anybody
The whole situation.
plan their whole home going and had a message for everybody there.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, a message that broke me. Y'all know I'm not a crier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And
That was great.
Yeah.
she read exactly what he told me,
Yep.
and I broke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you serious, dude? Like, but he was ready. He was ready.
Yeah.
He was tired. He was ready, and even though we weren't, he was ready. He was in peace that his family would be all right. Part of us, it's an honor for us to, to know that he trusted us to leave, like that. And so I just thought it was a typical visit to the hospital, man.
Yeah.
And the dude left us. It was hard.
Yeah.
So, but we gotta jump out of that.
May the man rest in peace, for real.
Yes, sir.
We love you, Jermaine. We
Yes, sir.
honor your legacy, and we will forever hold Maisha and the kids up and support what y'all have going. And he's a part of this show. And
Every episode.
Every episode is dedicated to him, and we will have a segment for him. But this whole group came together because of the fact that like Keith said, we had this group of men called TLO, the Levitical Order, where we did everything. We were security. We were altar workers. We were greeters,
facilities,
deacons.
Deacons.
Yeah, literally. Like
Yeah, we were.
it went from a church of having the women doing all those things to the men doing everything, and we saw significant impact on the local church, on being able to see families and people just being attracted to what we brought. Keith was our actual overall leader.
Right.
He was the guy who gave us the charge and made sure that we knew our assignments. Once again, Jermaine was a captain. Kris was a captain. Phil was a
Phil was
captain.
captain.
I also got to shout out Devondre and Drell Carter in Atlanta, Georgia, and Dallas, Texas, respectively.
Yes.
They were both captains that served well.
Also brothers.
Also brothers.
brothers.
And they're great men that we still love and keep in contact with to this day.
Yes.
And then I came on, kind of doing dual roles to be a captain.
He co-led.
Co-led.
But he was awesome enough to like, and even Deacon Winston, he didn't have to be part of it.
Nope.
But he co-led as well.
Yeah, man.
And taught me so much.
Yeah, man.
Of especially in the facilities wise and keeping up of the building and just going to do it, getting it out the way. Like it was times where because I had him, you know, I didn't have to worry about getting there at a certain time.
Right.
I knew I had that person here, somebody there for me.
Right.
Even when you came along, it was awesome because now it wasn't all on me. I had a council of men where I could go to and say, "What y'all think about this? This is what I'm thinking," and then you giving me feedback, and that helped. So like it was awesome just to have, you know, co-leaders on the side, and then especially when you know, Drell and Devondre left.
Yeah.
Big Kris, right on time.
Yep.
And you know, me and Big Kris got together. We got close through his marriage counseling. My wife and I, we counseled them. You know, the premarital. So that's where we figured out. Oh, you from Compton? I'm from Compton.
I'm from Compton too, but he on the other side.
You know,
He
but we on the.
side.
He was on the wrong side.
I was on the.
I was like,
you know, I'm on the right side. You know, on the other side. You know
we kind of, we kind of premarital counseling, banging on each other.
Banging on each other.
But
Like, you know, went over there, you had on all blue. I said, let me wear my chucks for
Where you say you from again?
you know, he big, but I'm like wherever. You know,
Let's go.
I had that little man sitting there.
The Phollies.
But
I already know where I'm
I
going.
will say this.
My legs were skinny.
Right.
Hey, they strong though. They strong though. Hey, I will say this, and this is my brother that passed away was named Keith.
Wow. That's crazy.
We found that out.
We found that out.
Yep.
And I would say he is more than a brother to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love his kids
Yeah.
like mine, like everybody's kids. You know what I'm saying? And man, we built a bond. It was 3 of us. Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Mike.
Yep.
Big Mike.
That's
Yeah.
boy, that was a brother there.
Yeah.
That was a brother there.
Like, y'all gonna have me crying.
Yeah, that was a brother there,
Mike
man.
was a spiritual, like almost like a spiritual son to me.
Yeah.
Man, you know.
And
yeah.
you know, we all came about. Winston,
I was the last one.
man, let me tell you, he told me the story. He was like, he thought I was somebody back in the day that he was going to
Hit up.
let's
real
just say
quick.
take down. Let's just
Polish
say
up,
take down.
polish up real
Right, at church. You know what I'm saying? So
He keep
yeah,
too.
yeah,
He got one on the couch right now.
he was like,
Your bowl's too much.
Yeah.
Your bowl's too much.
he was like, hey, when I first met you, man, I thought you was some dude I had a beef way back in the day, man. I was going to put you down. I was like, well, come on, in church.
Right.
Is that what we doing?
And we all met in church, so
We all met in
that's
church.
the setting of a church.
Yeah. Right. And PG just a walking Bible. Boy, I'm telling you, he got Bible verses you ain't never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? But this man,
he know the address to
he know that, yeah.
like people know the Bible.
But he know.
But
he
he
know
know
the stone they
he
punched in
actually-
it.
yeah.
The stone.
They stone. He got the first
When
version.
we read the Bible, we skip the
Yeah,
scripture and then he just goes straight.
He go,
He be like, what the
hey, you know you gotta flip through the book. P just be like, go to page 47. Go down 3 letters. It's right there.
King James for now.
I know PG parents had him. Sit down and learn that.
Hey,
Right, you know how you sit. You know how you sit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You know how you sit. Hey,
I'm sure they did.
I already know.
you know how you supposed to sit in the corner? Sit here and read this
Read
Bible.
the Bible.
Read that
Get
Bible.
your Bible out.
Get your,
Read songs.
right. And PG is like, out of all of us, PG is like the go-to. You know what I mean? He very wise, very wise. He would tell you stuff to do it the Bible version.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to go,
I leave the hood to y'all.
now these
I
two
leave
right
the hood to
here,
y'all.
these two right here.
Winston the Key? Oh, yeah.
Tell you about
Now he gonna
Yeah,
tell you the
yeah,
Bible
I'm gonna tell you
version,
the
but he
Bible.
still gonna ride with
I'm
you.
gonna interpret it.
He
I'm
gonna
gonna
ride with
interpret
you.
it in a different way.
Winston, if you just want to hit a corner, call Winston.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you.
Now, Phil, you gotta call him before 9. 'Cause after 9, he sleep. He ain't gonna answer. So
Right.
any activity after 9,
Right.
don't call Phil.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
8:59.
Hey
What?
man, what you want? I'm sleep. Right, me and Sharice sleep. What you want?
And we be on the meetings. We be on the meetings with Phil.
Okay.
On FaceTime, talking business. Okay, we clowning too. Clowning too. But then we talking the business of what we got to do as a group. And at 8:59, like clockwork, like you said.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I got to be out. I got work.
And then he just hang up. Don't say just then.
Hey man,
And it's not his wife.
No, that is right. Not right.
hey bro, what's your
It's not your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get them 8 hours, man.
Yeah,
My bedtime.
I interpret the Bible, I say turn the cheek just so you can wind up and get them a haymaker.
Yeah, see, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Turn your
right there.
cheek so you get some more
Yeah,
power in your
yeah,
punch.
Right.
Use your hips.
You gotta dip that leg.
Into it.
Dip that leg. You gotta dip that leg.
So no, but yeah, man, I'm going back to, he, like he said, his brother name is Keith, and he was killed at an early age, right?
Yeah.
That was his older brother. Funny part, not funny, but found out later that my best friend who passed, 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
My best friend since 3rd grade, Delvon Miller, man. Rest in peace, Delvon, man. That's my boy. From Compton, grew up in the streets. They share the same birthday.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They share the same birthday. Then
Yeah.
he just reminded me my birthday was last month.
Right.
I share the same birthday as his
That's
sister.
my sister.
Oh, wow.
What's happening here?
Yeah, and so he and I, it was a connection, and not to mention, our wives act just alike. They're
man.
both from West LA, light skinned,
Light-skinned red bones.
Red ball. Swear they dark.
just-
Swear they dark.
that think they hood,
They think they hood.
and play by the rules.
Right.
Right. How you be able to play by the rules?
Right.
Play by the rules until
Tell you everything when you're behind the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk all that mess until stuff start getting a little rocky. Like, no, we can't. Yeah, no, but
Let's pray.
no, but I
Let's pray.
love.
Father.
Oh yeah, spiritual.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Just,
Oh yeah.
they go
They
in.
go in.
tight.
They go in.
They
They
tight.
go
When they open their mouth, they go in.
All facts.
And so
All facts.
no, but love them.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife Shasta.
There you go.
Shout
There
out
you
to-
go.
Shout out to Kris' wife,
G.
Angie. Shout out Tamara,
Tamara.
thank you. Shout out Dr. Cassandra.
Hey, now his wife got so many credentials.
Oh yeah, well,
She
she
got
got
Doctor, master, master.
she got 4.8 GPA. She got eight doctorate degrees
Yeah.
and 4 master's degrees.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Sharice.
The real estate agent.
Real estate agent.
Sharice,
You need some property.
Call her.
Call Sharice.
I'm not gonna call him.
Sharice, man.
You better call her.
She got a beeper for you.
Right.
Not a people.
She got a beeper for you.
I think low key Sharice is a little older than Phil, but you would never know. You would think
He older.
he older.
Right.
He older.
Sharice is older than me.
No, she's not.
No,
No, she isn't.
Man.
Honestly.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that right now. Don't do that right now.
Don't start
that
no
right
mess.
now.
I'm
Don't do that
trying
right
to be
now.
good.
I'm trying to be nice.
Don't do that.
Let me
This
tell
is the
you.
first episode.
1 year
I had
older
a-
than me.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Oh, see,
You have to edit
You
that
have
out.
the oldest.
Oh, we got to edit that one out right there.
Yeah, you know, he
Put a pin on that one.
from that red clay.
He ain't gonna be there next
Red
week.
He from
clay?
that red clay. He from that dirty. That's why he act like that.
But you know what though?
She is
What?
the coolest young lady.
She is.
30 years in a couple weeks.
There you go. She got it.
It is, Doc.
I'm halfway there next month. I'm at 15 next month.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at
And that's why I love this group
I'm at
because
6.
6 already?
6.
already just.
This
I
year
mean, when
be
your wedding
6.
happened.
Yeah, it'd be 6.
Oh, man.
I sang at your wedding.
It'd be 6.
We was.
Yeah, you did, my brother.
Let me
Break out some lyrics, man.
Man, don't start. Don't get him started about my wedding. Don't start, man. Don't
We was
start.
going.
Hey, his reception. His reception.
Man, don't get him started. Man, don't get him started.
Oh, Doc. All Angie's loved ones came through with the millions of dollars.
Man, if y'all don't know, my wife is Nigerian.
She's Nigerian.
Not all the way. I joke so much.
I'm more Nigerian than her, to be honest. I'm more Nigerian than her. Yeah, man.
Come on! Behind us desire, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to put a picture of.
Bark like a dog.
We're gonna have to put
A big
picture
dog.
of him in the skirt.
Oh,
Hold on. It wasn't no skirt.
Man, by American standards, it was a skirt.
It was a Nigerian prince
Kilt. Roddy Router
outfit.
Roddy Router. All he was missing was a horn.
Hey, but real talk, when they had it on the bed, I said I ain't wearing that. I said I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
My mom and them out there, they go climb me, I ain't wearing it. Then her
His
man
mama
came in there.
His mama got his mama clown.
I know she did. I'm
So-
sure she did.
Angie, grandma, she said in a Nigerian voice. I'm not gonna do it because my wife watching, but we was on camera.
You want me to do it?
No, because you gonna get him started.
Right.
Don't get him started.
We ain't trying to get canceled before we get started.
But I said I'm not wearing that. But she said it's a tradition.
Yeah.
Because they're Igbo.
Yeah.
So that's a tradition that they have to wear to get married.
No disrespect. We just like the clowns.
That's it.
I'm sorry, they're Igbo.
Yeah.
Igbo.
Yeah. Angie's a real life princess.
She is. Whole princess.
Yeah, she got her own dollar bills.
See, I told you don't get him started.
Princess Key.
I told you don't
Princess.
get him started.
No, let me shut up.
Don't get him started.
That's my sis. I love her.
So this whole thing started on the parking lot
Yeah.
at the church. Got to shout out Apostle Sherman, Dr. Jaquet, y'all our pastors at the time. We honor you all, celebrate you all.
Yes.
Thank you for allowing us to
Yes.
serve.
Would not happen
Yes.
Yeah, it would
without
happen.
them two saying yes to God.
Yeah, so
Without
we have to shout them out
We
and
have to
appreciate
shout
them.
them out because these relationships were birthed
Right.
out of their decision
Yeah.
to plant a church in San Bernardino. So we give them the utmost
Respect and honor.
respect and honor
Yep.
and love for everything that they have because we brothers now.
Oh,
And
we
so-
in there like swimwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the whole parking lot scene was kind of a thing of like during service we had guys inside. For some reason or another, Keith always managed to assign himself and Kris outside.
No?
Doc,
I was
help me.
assigned
Hello?
outside.
Is this microphone on?
I was outside.
No, he was outside.
I was outside.
You were outside.
I was outside.
He was outside.
He will always.
We had incompetence. He was gonna say it nice. We had incompetence on the team.
I was gonna say you're right.
So-
yeah.
I am that I am.
Yeah.
You know, I had to be everywhere all at once. And so, that's
And we
why
had
I
the
was saying.
walkie-talkies.
That's why I opened
Yeah.
up and said,
Yeah.
when y'all were there, I could chill.
Right.
Yeah, don't.
Like, this dude used to step in so
Oh,
much for
Winston?
me.
Shucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Winston.
absolutely. But don't put Phil on the altar.
Oh, he
Phil got to the top of the stage.
Oh, he will drop you. He will fall.
You have to explain to the folks
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are unchurched.
Explain to
For the
him.
people
are unchurched.
who don't
Yeah.
go to a charismatic or a Pentecostal church
Man,
where
don't
you
blame
know.
me for that.
Well, hold on, brother. I'm telling you a story. I'm telling you
That's
how it
this
is.
one.
That's why you
So-
outside now.
For those of you who are watching, you haven't grown up in church or you don't know too much about church. Pretty much, we say the altar. This is why, because at the altar, in a lot of Pentecostal churches or charismatic churches, they believe in the moving of the Spirit, and people may fall out, at the altar when they get prayed for, hands laid on them. Not hands laid on them, but hands laid on them.
Yeah.
So what happens is you have people who are supposed and designated to catch and ease the people down as they are receiving, whatever God is doing in them. So one particular time, OG Phil.
One time.
PawPaw.
Okay. All right.
One time.
But at least one time,
But this one was bad. This one was bad though.
OG
This one was
Phil,
bad.
he's supposed to catch.
It was bad.
And Keith already gave everybody the, this is what you need to do, this is how you need to hold on, make sure you protect, make sure they can feel your presence there. This guy, Phil, allows one of the people to fall and hits their head on the floor.
May I add, it was a
Spirit
it was
just
a
left the
woman.
room.
I was like, bro.
Lights came on.
Lights came on. Like, he said, "Hey man, I ain't know. I was just trying to step over and trying to get over here." I tried. Like, Phil, how you let the people fall? You're supposed to catch them and ease them down to the ground so there's no injuries, because the crazy stuff happened in church, especially church that's predominantly black. Crazy stuff is happening in church. But nonetheless, truth of the matter is, that's one of the altar work moments. Funny moment with Phil. We don't let him live it down.
He went from the altar, now he just in the parking lot. He stay in the parking lot. He don't even come to church.
So we put him outside.
We take his offering and bring it back to the church.
Give me your offering.
Yeah, I wasn't there that day.
No, Keith wasn't
The
there.
reports came back to me from my wife.
Oh,
Y'all know when your wife got to come back to you and tell you about your people.
yeah.
That was a
Every
problem.
man for themselves.
See,
Every man for themselves.
that's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
And that was the cool part.
At the altar.
He was not apologetic.
He
He was apologetic.
At all.
That was the cool part about it.
I'm still not going to apologize for it. I asked for God.
I ain't about to
forgiveness.
crease my gators.
So I apologize to whoever that
Whoever
was
that was.
that dropped
Oh,
on
yeah.
his behalf.
Oh,
We gonna see it in the
As the
comments.
leader
We gonna definitely see
of
it
the
in the
team
comments.
at the time. So.
When I let Ulysses' wife hit the floor.
Oh, see,
was
that,
scary.
we won't
That's
say
a
no names.
total difference.
There you go. That's another situation.
That's two. And she
Yeah.
fell hard. She fell hard.
And I think
I'm-
they probably left the church because of that.
There he go.
My neck done went out.
I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to get hurt while at church.
I'm sorry. Shantae, I'm sorry. Ulysses, I'm sorry.
They're our people. We love them. They're our people.
Hey.
Still to this day.
She
Yeah,
came
I
back.
mean,
She came.
I'm
she
like,
had a
okay,
back
this what
brace
happened.
on, neck
Oh, now
brace
you want
on.
to tell it.
Okay,
Stand
everybody, wives was up there. And the husband showed up.
Excuse his Wranglers, but we all right.
Yeah.
Excuse the Wrangler.
And his
Yeah,
muscle
for me.
shirt.
Yeah.
I'll translate for you, Phil.
Creases is thick though.
Go ahead, PawPaw.
Let me say it nice and slow.
The bugle boys.
He usually have a brown tank top on. Come on. We gonna edit that. We gonna edit that
Well,
Boy, tattoo
got that.
was old. He got a prison
out. We got that.
He look like a sock.
Mini Hulk Hogan built after he retired.
He had a sock tattoo. I think it was a mistletoe.
He got that tattoo in '78.
okay. Hey,
All the tattoos back then was green.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as when your skin is turned green.
Yeah, it green.
One of them tattoos you just stick and just put it off.
Right.
That's what that was.
okay. All right.
But he was in the county for 2 days. Came back with a tattoo. Hey man, I done did hard time.
Hard time.
12-hour lockdown.
They put me on. I done did hard time. Don't worry about it.
Hey, they gave me life, but I got out 2 days early.
They gave me life like I'm saying
I
early.
got out 2 days early.
The shoe program.
He said,
So here's the thing. In the parking lot. I know we told the story, but in the parking lot, you all, for those of you who are listening and watching,
man, look here.
That's how we act.
this is how it was.
Nobody was safe.
Nobody was safe in the
Nobody safe.
parking lot.
Nobody
At
was
no
safe.
time.
If you walk in the parking lot,
You get
were a whole conversation.
Yeah, and
And
certain people you
oftentimes,
don't start with.
right,
Certain people you don't start
certain
with.
people you don't start with.
So these people, we the ringleaders. I'm sorry.
But I
You
would
don't
be
want to
inside.
start with us.
Yeah,
Hey, but I would be inside on the drums.
Yeah, he be on the drums. And
And I
he come out there
at the end.
looking like
worship.
a
And throw
Nordstrom
icing
model.
on the cake. And throw icing on the cake.
And I was very surprised by those jokes and stuff because I'm going to church. I'm trying to find God, but yet I found Eddie Murphy's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here he go.
I'm trying
Now
to
he playing
find
the
God.
Here he go.
Now you playing the
Oh,
victim.
I'm being honest.
Victim.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being honest.
Well,
But to that
another
point,
thing, to the point of how me and
Phil got connected.
Phil got connected.
Yeah.
We as pastors and leaders, we set up schedules with families that first visit to church.
Coffee
Second,
appointments.
I think it was the second visit, coffee appointments. Phil invited me to the house. You know, we instantly connected. I knew he looked familiar. I work for probation, LA County. He's with San Bernardino County probation. I applied for San Bernardino County some years ago when we moved out in San Bernardino County. My wife kind of coerced me to apply. Wife, I'm sorry, I sabotaged the interviews because I knew if I took the job I would make less money, and I didn't want to start over, meet new people. But he invited me to the house. We established that connection, probation. Phil had his Camaro in the driveway. Few of my first cars were Camaros. I used to street race Camaros. With my boy Devon. And then, he got neon lights and all kinds of stuff.
It looked like an airport strip.
Man,
you got so much Velcro on that car, it's ridiculous.
You got a reverse beeper on that Camaro. Like a big truck. It looked like he drove it from Louisiana.
Right.
You know how you go to those southern countries, southern states. They got all the stuff we used to have back in the early 90s.
20 years before.
Yeah, so
he went to Pep Boys and went crazy. Got all the accessories.
He went to the sale rack.
Man, they know in check.
Get that.
I don't know what this for, but I'm gonna
same thing. I'm gonna kill him when they pull out boy.
Phil let me use his car. Man, I turned it on. Boy, you thought it was what's that 76 disco? Boy, everything was going off. Lights was going off.
I can just imagine Phil rolling to Al Green. That's all. I just imagine him rolling up to Al Green.
We helped P move one time. This how me and Phil got cool. I said, Phil, what's R&B like 90s or what's R&B is good? He said, man, I was in a club at 16 wearing Chuck Taylors. What do they got to do with what I asked you? I was in the club 16 with Chuck Taylors. I was through with Phil. I said, that's my boy there. That's my boy there.
Shake, shake, shake. That boy.
Good old days.
No, but
Phil, man.
We connected. We was at his house and we had a good conversation. I know he was in search of a good church. I think Phil was really searching for like realness, rawness.
Yeah.
And
I got it too.
And he talked with me, Pastor Byron at the time. Another one of our brothers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Byron Ravenel. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah. The maestro himself.
He's the pastor of pastors.
Yeah.
That guy.
Helped me a lot when my pops passed and things like that with the conversations. And still to this day, I love calling him, having conversations. I just talked to him the other night. Mm-hmm. But he had talked to him, spoke to him. We invited him back out. He came back out. And Kris would tell you when you came to our church, every male want a hug.
Man, I'm talking every man. First time man. What's up, dude? Hey, I just heard that dude right there. I don't have no more. What's up, man? That's enough for everybody. I got in the car. I said, man, damn these.
That's what I said too. They way too happy.
I'm going through my phone and I see a picture of me, him, and Angie selfie back at the school on Pacific.
Wow.
And I didn't even know them at the time. I was
like, taking selfies?
Yeah, just taking selfies. I think I got close with him when we played. Remember, I used to schedule all every year.
Yep.
Yeah.
We come together and play Turkey Bowl.
Football.
And after that, well, of course, besides the marriage counseling, but after that day, I was like, oh no, this dude was torching everybody out there on the field. I'm like, man, he can't run that fast. He about 250 now.
Right.
Man, I said, man, he a linebacker. Man, he walked out there with them USC shorts on, looking like Jerry Rice on everybody.
Literally.
I was hot.
Literally. Like, oh no, I'm not catching him.
Yeah, and I messed around and didn't pick him up. Brandon picked him up before I did.
Yeah, facts.
He was literally my next pick.
I know
Brandon
that.
picked him up.
Sorry, you want the first pick. Though.
And then I didn't know him.
Right. But you knew him that day.
Prejudged him.
Right,
Too
you prejudged him.
Too
Exactly.
early.
Premature
And
prejudgment.
But no, he had about 3 touchdowns before I finally said, look, I got him.
Yeah.
He scored once on me, but I got him.
Yeah.
Got him back. We about evens.
I'll say we about
So, but no, He way better athlete. So no, but yeah, we feeling all right. We found out our birthdays was the same, 2 days apart about, and then also just
1 day apart.
1 day, yeah. Yours on the 15th.
And his is
Mine on the
right there.
16th. We both in probation. We connected, both just being real and great men, love our wives and just connected that way. And he has a servant heart, man. Phil is one of the biggest givers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You call Phil.
And,
He
Without
there.
question.
and I know we joke around and mess with him a lot. He takes a lot of jabs.
Yeah, he
from us.
takes a lot of
No,
jabs.
Phil started to.
But-
Phil,
Yeah,
Phil starts stuff too.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kris ain't let him off the
Phil,
hook.
yeah, no, I ain't
I was
gonna
about to
lie.
say he's very witty and crafty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'll say something slick and then
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
You
wake
gotta
up.
hit
How
him
you
in the
think
morning.
about it all night long?
Yeah, you gotta hit him in the morning.
No, Phil, see, we're joking now. Phil will wait till tomorrow morning and hit us all with a text.
Yeah.
Of a
better
joke,
believe it.
a continuous joke.
Yeah.
And we thought it was over. But now, remember when he made PG mad?
Pissed me off.
Last week, mad.
No, hear me.
I have never seen PG.
Pissed me
That
off.
man
I
was
said,
about to fight.
Man,
you don't come for me unless I send for you.
man, that had to be.
And I proceeded, I never happened. I'm like, all right, let's go.
It's over.
I
I'm
have
shooting,
never
bro.
seen PG so mad.
I've seen him mad only, a couple of times with his son.
Oh, yeah. My son.
and that time with Phil.
Yeah, nah.
But he let Phil have it for a week straight. Boy.
I'm talking about the most patient man alive.
Talk
Oh,
about the
he was letting
Lakers.
Phil have it a week
Oh, don't
straight.
talk about the Lakers.
Don't
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
he
the
went in
Lakers.
right
Oh,
there
went in
too.
too?
He went in right there. I said, man, don't listen to Phil. He's just being a pal.
Oh, there was another one?
Recently, the one on the
The one-
team.
The Lakers one? I thought you were talking about, I
Yeah.
thought there was another one.
That's the same one.
Oh.
No, you touch a nerve when you talk about
Like, wait,
the
wait.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Jordan?
And then he called him Morgan Freeman.
He said Morgan Freeman.
He called Greg Morgan.
Man,
Does he understand?
you talk about
Hey,
crying.
have a chance. Look at the walk of the penguins and pick.
Oh, he stand by it. He stand by it.
He doubling down. He doubling down on his talk.
He stabbed it too.
That's why you don't give him
We
no
have a
break.
chance. Just look
Yeah,
at it.
that's why you don't.
Yeah.
You can't
See?
do that, man. You can't.
I want y'all to do me a favor that's watching this. Look at Exhibit A.
He said
That's all I'm
it.
saying.
He said Exhibit A.
In the straw curls is Exhibit B.
And the Bugle Boys is
Exhibit C.
Yeah, his outfit's so
Less than 3
incomplete.
minutes.
It's so incomplete. He look like he's going to
he got a starter kit. Just stop.
a rodeo workout, and then he got some jeans on.
We ain't even gonna
you
tell you what
doing?
shoes he got on.
Oh,
We ain't
man.
even
He
gonna
got them Aaron Patrick Ewings. Aaron Patrick Ewings on, boy.
tell you. You got some shoes that zip tied, zip to them.
Zip ties.
Zip tied.
Not the zip ties, Chris.
Anybody got time to be tying
You get
shoes?
10 for $5.
He got those zip ties. So this is who we are. This is our origin.
Oh,
You kind
man.
of today. You kind of got a feel of what we're gonna be doing.
Man.
Yeah.
And so what you got to expect from us is we are targeting men.
Real raw.
We're raw. We all have a plethora of experiences. Winston, you've been married the longest, haven't you?
Neck and neck with Keith. I'm at 15
you.
years.
No.
Oh,
No,
Phil.
Phil's been married the
Phil.
longest.
Phil doubled all of us.
Then
Yeah.
we're all within 6 months, I believe.
That's
Yeah.
very true. Because I did October 12th, 2008,
Yeah, so 8 months. So
and then you are
December.
December.
It's December.
Yeah.
Remember the year?
People in
You
trouble.
remember?
he tightened up. He got tight. Look at it.
Wait.
Just December, man.
If y'all could have seen
Carry
who,
over the two.
if y'all could have seen who head popped out, he said, "Hey, just the date. This December. Move on.
Next.
Move on."
It was cold that night.
I was wearing a parka.
Okay.
So yeah, Chris is six years.
Yeah.
Keith will be 15 this
15
year.
next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
So,
You
but
just hit 15.
oh, that's right.
You just hit 15, right?
Last year.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'll be hitting 16 this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang,
Yep.
that's
So-
Great minds think alike. Around
great minds.
You
Around
got
that
what I-
same
Yeah.
time, we were getting hitched.
Yeah,
Getting
man.
hit.
So
Yeah, we'll talk about that soon too.
we're going to talk about marriage. We're going to talk about single life. Between us, we're general contractors. We are educators. We are bouncers. No, we are.
He got a bouncer. He worked I work at Chili's. I work at Chili's on karaoke night.
I do the midnight shift.
Don't have to be the dollar margaritas on coming for you.
Business owners,
pastors,
law enforcement,
educators, general contractors.
steak and drinking,
Yeah.
deacons.
We got a gardener.
Right. We call him El Capitan.
Okay. All right.
This is what you're going to get. We're going to talk about a wide range of topics. Between all five of us, there's a lot of experience, and we want to be able to just provide our audience we're focusing, targeting men, but we want to hit everybody at some level. And real soon our wives will be coming up here and kind of having a conversation with us and without us.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
also-
this is something for women. They can even get into the mind of real men that really love the Lord, really are great husbands, great fathers, great servants, period, and kingdom gentlemen that are raw and real. Like you don't have to be so uptight. You know, this man.
Stereo.
This man can he'll preach you down. He'll go to the streets, evangelize. He'll prophesy. Then he'll get on the drums. He'll get on the keys. He'll get on the organ.
Yeah.
He'll sing. And then he'll impersonate you. And then you know he just multifaceted. You know, I'm gonna have to look into if he was abused as a kid. I don't know. He can do it all.
Yeah.
He's like, you know,
Play them dang drums.
Okay.
Another
I
thing
don't
too.
want to say that. I
I
want
wanted
to say
to
something
be
that get us in trouble. No,
where
Right.
it's a stereotype of Christian men,
Yeah.
and we let it be known you don't have to be a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are all men that enjoy life, have fun, but at the same time love the Lord.
We love sports. We can
love
speak
sports.
sports.
Speak sports.
We can. You know,
speak
we do everything.
Streets.
Yep. Streets.
We speak.
We'll fight you if we have to.
Yeah.
They won't let me fight.
Nah,
Y'all won't let me, but y'all will fight for me.
We got enough fighters.
He the one got to get
Y'all
our
will-
bail money ready.
We'll talk about that in another episode.
Yeah, that's the episode
We
right
rolled
there.
out. We rolled out on some people.
Yeah.
We kind of did it.
Sometimes you have to roll out, man.
We kind of did it. Boys in the
Boys in the
Hood
Hood
style.
style. Yeah.
He had the Cuba Gooding Jr.
I did.
Hey, come back.
I heard that music in the background.
Oh yeah. Where y'all at?
Fellas,
He
think
said,
about this.
hey.
Fellas, think about it.
We know that. I said, we riding around. Won't y'all just come back? Won't y'all just come back?
Yeah, so
Let
no,
him go.
no,
Let him
no,
go.
we had to. We had
That's
to.
what we get.
You know, that's how he said, hey, let me out.
Yep.
Hey, let me out.
That's right.
Yeah, so no, that was wisdom, man. That was something. We all have something to offer. We all have something to give. It's gonna be a great show. Great conversations, and it came from the phone calls we had weekly. That our wives a joke and say that we didn't really get any work done.
No work done.
But we had lots of work, lots of wisdom, lots of teachings, lots of training through that phone call and every week. But it's gonna be a lot of laughter. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we hope that that you all ride with us, and we'll be doing it with this more often. We are the Parking Lot Crew,
Yeah.
and lead us out with a word, BG.
Oh, before that, gotta thank Deacon Winston, Deacon
It's
Liss,
his studio.
Yeah, for
and his beautiful wife.
his
Yes.
beautiful wife's studio that they let us
Yeah.
Yeah,
Borrow.
borrow.
Yeah.
And,
use.
Yeah.
definitely appreciate it.
Oh man. Great.
You got the shine in your head, but you're all right.
He's trying. He's
Yeah,
trying.
I know, he trying.
Bring it on.
He's trying.
We got episodes. We got episodes.
We got time.
We got a lot of time.
Love you, man.
Be back.
So I want everybody to understand this is what you're going to get. We're looking forward to connect with every one of you all. Follow us, connect with us. Listen, where you are right now is is not the end of your story. There's more to your journey. So we see you next time with the Parking Lot Crew. See you soon.
Right there, park there, right there, parking lot. It goes down in the parking lot. It goes down in the parking lot. Pull up, right there, park there, right there.